Yeah, yeah. No, I know, John. Tell them I'll just put them on hold for now. I need to do it. It's a level two briefing. I have to deal with this now. Yeah, thank you, John. Just give him some sort of excuse, please. What? You have a cappuccino. Just give me a cappuccino. Oh, sorry. Good afternoon, agents. Sorry about all of this. We at Cheroin Industries would like to thank you all for coming in today. We know some of you have travelled quite far. Uh, Now, I'm sure you're wondering why a level two briefing was called out to you, but we at INC, that is Information Communications, have just received some information in the past 62 hours that is, well, it's caused many in upper management to be concerned. Due to the dangerous and rushed nature of this mission, we have been given permission to reveal quite a few details and classified information to you. Much of this will be given to you en route. Much of the details will be given en route for you to assess and assimilate. Now, just to state that this is a level 2 security briefing. I repeat, level 2 security briefing. The name of the operation itself is Operation Dead Cradle. Crucible? No. Oh, sorry. Operation Dead Candle. Now, everything you see and hear cannot be conveyed to anyone below the security level. In addition, because of the nature and level of the mission itself, upper management have allowed us to give you access to additional funds for you and your equipment. Upon accepting this task, once you've signed these forms, you will be given up to triple your contract amount, plus additional jump in the queue for the SAN ME program, the SANME program. That is the selection and application of new material and enhancement. Wow, that's right. Seems you've caught yourself a really big fish here. If you could please sign the 62G forms that are being handed out to you, and could you please fill in the F2 files? Those are the files for your next of kin. We will apply the usual insurance and payment of next of kin upon your death. I mean the eventuality of your death. Sorry. Thank you. If you could just sign those and place them in the boxes next to you. Now, to the mission itself. This will be a three-pronged assault or tasked operation involving 3 different agent groups. One of them a alpha level team, the other one a beta level team, and the Charlie team, that being you individuals here right now. Your primary role will be to infiltrate and assess a secure AUM facility. I do have the image here. If you are unaware, AUM is a leading pharmaceutical and bio engineering company. They've made recent, they've rocketed to the top of their career portfolio due to their new All Cure, a recent medicine or medication, apparently that is able to cure most known illnesses or genetic disorders. The cure itself is it's given a high price ticket, mostly, well, we're talking in the millions here, and is only given at their research facility itself. It is not on the consumer or public domain. We've compiled a complete history of the company itself, but again, that can be given to you to examine en route. On a side note, we do have theories and beliefs that this company, it has large involvement with supernatural entities and is used as a primary, as a cover for their operations, but there are no facts to support this, unfortunately. To go on to our next slide here, the primary headquarters and research facility, the one we wish for you to infiltrate, has been revealed in the location of northern Russia, a mountain range that the Kazakhstan mountain range, as it's known. The location itself is referred to as Heaven's Gate. No, that's an old report. Heaven's Rest. That's what I've got here. It is as remote gets. The only way in or out is via a 2,000-kilometer train ride. Much of the information on this area, I'm afraid, has been classified by upper management. Again, some details will be given to you on the routes, but that's all I have right here. We do have an image of the facility that you shall be infiltrating. The image was provided by an individual who infiltrated the facility for some time. And as you can see, it is a 4 large building structure. We believe each building has some form of designation or priority. We know that the facility has is very complex, advanced, and has top-of-the-line security. It is only accessible via a helicopter or escalator service that runs from the train station. It's located some miles down the mountain. More information has been gathered from our agent. Again, details will be provided to you at a later date. We believe this facility is their leading research platform, but is also used to diagnose and examine their rich or elite clients for their all cure. Again, the information is quite vague and non-specific. We do have one comment from R&D who have made a personal note on this, and they have no information or understanding of how anything of this structure of this nature could be created or built in such a remote location without us knowing. They're still looking into it, but I believe that is a fault on R&D on that one. Now we will go on to the lead figure of this facility, an individual known as Dr. Garner. He is the head researcher at UAM and a recent Nobel Prize winner, according to this information. Unfortunately, he did not collect it personally. He is a leading bio researcher, and unfortunately, much of these details have been falsified or classified by the Russian state. Much of what we know about this individual is either false or has been hidden from us. We do have a recent picture of this individual, again smuggled in by our agent. Unfortunately, this is the last image our agent managed to capture before his demise. We have labeled this individual, this Dr. Garner, as a vital target. Any further information on him will be rewarded personally by upper management. Wow, I've never heard that before. Well, that's what it says here. We have further details on Dr. Garner's assistant. Now, this would be his legman or his logistics operative. He is not only classified or known as Red Tie. Again, much of the information on this individual is unknown. We simply know that there is a particular individual that, yes, we have codenamed Red Tie, who seems to manage and facilitate many of Dr. Garner's logistics and financial organization. But all the digital recordings and individual information we have on this individual has been corrupted or is simply not working. Anyone that seems to have met or seen this individual has no memory of the person's name or their face. and the information we do have is conflicted. It simply just doesn't make sense. But again, this individual known as codename we have given Red Tie, we would reward as well with any information that you can gather will be rewarded by upper management. Right, now we will get to the primary role. But on a side note, yes, the Dr. Garner and this individual with codename Red Tie, any additional information you could gather, we in IC would be very appreciative, and I'm sure upper management will give you quite a substantial reward for any information on these two individuals. But we'll go to the details and the matter at hand. Now, recently, in the past 62 hours, we in IC have gathered information for R&D from one of our satellites in orbit. Now, our satellite started to gather some rather concerning information over this facility, or the mountain itself, shall we say. The readings that have been gathered by our satellite are quite, well, fantastic. To put it frankly, we do not quite understand what is happening. We do have a simple graph to some of the information that's been gathered. Again, you probably need 3 diplomas and a master's to understand half of this stuff, but R&D have confirmed for us that the mountain itself is giving off, well, 3/5 of a quantum wavelength and 5 different sub-gravimetric readings, and correlate to an anomaly on a diametric. Basically, it translates to big bad stuff. We are talking cat demons, dolphin aliens, the resurrected corpse of Richard Nixon, end of the world stuff. We're still trying to decipher most of the information, but it's frankly not good. And upper management have considered this a priority note. There is definitely something in the mountain or the facility itself causing these readings, and I cannot state how dangerous this is. So dangerous, in fact, that upper management have unleashed, well, 2 alpha level agents. The individuals themselves, again, not much information we know on. What we have been allowed to tell you is that these agents have been given their own assignments, but can deviate from their assignments if your mission takes priority. The one on the right is known as Deadeye, or Subject 22. Yes, I know we've all heard the rumors and understand how this agent works in the field, but these are desperate times, unfortunately. The other on the left is simply known as Black Omega. He will be on standby and will be dropped in only if a nightmare green, I repeat, a nightmare green situation appears. Please, this is a last resort, end of the world measure. Upper management would be very angry if he was called in for minor reasons. We will skip on to the handler of the mission itself, an individual known as, oh dear, yes, Mr. Quiet will be leading this operation. He usually works in H&R under disciplinary, but upper management have brought him into this operation personally, and he'll be in charge of you in the field, and any further information that alters your primary objectives will be given via him. Please just try to obey and confirm anything he wishes or wants. This is an individual you do not wish to displease if you've not worked with him before. Yes, now we'll skip on to into the deployment of the operation. We have just recently been informed that you AUM are holding a big event for their private investors to celebrate a new form of the all cure that they have developed, something called water, simply. It's a supposed cure to all disease and death as we know it for the general public. They've invited all of their major investors and clients to this event, and we have procured and falsified a background, an invitation under one of our smaller multi-million-dollar investment trusts for you in order to infiltrate this facility. Again, you will be given false backgrounds and false passes to this facility. And as you attend this event, you're to gather as much information about the anomaly and the whatever's giving off these readings. You will be given equipment accordingly. We will end the briefing with some final objective notes. Again, to just put it simply, we have summed this task up into 3 objectives. You are to capture and secure the anomaly, if possible, and bring it back to us here at Cheroin headquarters, where it can be dealt with properly, if we can. If failing that, your second objective is to confirm the anomaly and retrieve any data about it for us to analyze and give further information. Now, if the second objective can't be achieved, your third objective is to destroy the anomaly itself. We in IC and R&D have confirmed this is a dangerous anomaly and must be controlled, contained, or destroyed if necessary. We cannot state how strongly this has to be captured or destroyed, basically. Again, thank you for your service to the company and to, well, mankind, for your services. Please, if you could complete your next of kin form and list any allergies or medical complications you have before you head to R&D for your health check before you leave. You will be also given a fresh batch of immune suppressants on the house for your enhancements. Please do not forget them, as you do need them. And simply put, good luck, and I hope to see you again soon. Good luck, agents.